Good morning, beautiful people. It's your girl. I first just like to give honor to God for who He is in my life. I told you guys I would share this information with you at the end of my journey for the past few weeks. Y'all been seeing me post day 1, day 2, 3, 5, 9, 10, 20, 21. So my journey has been 21 days. It ended as of midnight last night. You guys have been asking, what are you doing? Can I do it with you? Are you posting any videos? Can you do them live? No, there was no videos. Your trainer has not exercised since October 30th. Yes, that sounds crazy for me, right? Yes, I gave it up for 21 days. And I feel good about it, and I would do it all over again. But to be a little more detailed with you and try to sum it up and close it in, I don't want to lose you and I don't want to bore you. But October, around the 20th, 22nd, somewhere around there, I found myself at a place that I really didn't know what was going on. I really didn't. Nothing was wrong with me. My health is good. The man is good. My children are good. My business is good. My siblings good. My dad is in the best shape ever. Cutting up again as always. So there was nothing really going on with me. And I found myself very, very emotional. And I would just cry and cry for no reason. Couldn't put my finger on it. Of course, I share with my spring chickens. Those are my clients that's 65 and older. And I would share with them. And they say, oh, girl, it's getting ready to hit you. I'm like, what's going to hit you? Oh, menopause. That's what's going on. That normally happens. You start getting emotional and you're crying and all that. I said, let me tell you something. I decreed and declared many, many years ago that menopause wouldn't hit my life. And it is so. It's a sealed deal. So they be like, yeah, okay, well, we'll find out when we see you walking around here sweating. Well, I'm 54, and so far I done beat the system. But anyway, I'm going to keep it moving. But anyway, I didn't know what was going on, and I would talk to God, and I found myself, I'd be praying, and then I'll just get up and walk away from my prayer, or I'll pray and just keep it moving. I never prayed and stood still long enough for Him to share with me what was going on. But I will pray, you know, God, I don't know what's going on, or I'll cry or whatever, and I get up and keep it moving, and didn't even realize that there was something He was trying to get through to me, but I wouldn't sit still long enough. I just would get my prayer on and keep it moving. So I couldn't figure out what it was. The man caught me crying one day, and he says, babe, you okay? And I'm like, yeah, I just don't know what it is. I was just totally emotional and couldn't put my finger on it. And time just went on, and on the 28th, I found myself in deep, deep prayer, crying out to God like I have never cried. I cried till my belly was aching. I was on my knees. I went into a fetal position. I went from a deep, deep cry to a moan, from a moan to a I couldn't get nothing out. And I told God, whatever you will have me to do, I'll do. I'll go where you want me to go. I'll say what you want me to say. I'll do anything that you want me to do. I'll give up what you want me to give up. If it's something I'm thinking, whatever it is that you want me to do, God, I'll do it. I'm laying here prostrate before you. I'm not going to move until you speak to me. And I stayed in that position till I could have probably very well went to sleep. That's how balled up I was laying there, and I was not going to move. And I stayed there. And when I say stayed there, I was knotted up, you know, and I would not move. And I told God, I said, I'm not going to move until you tell me to. I don't care if it had went past my time. I needed to be at the train to train my clients. I was not moving. I stayed there. I don't know how much time went by, but I clearly heard the voice of give up something you need. And when that hit me, I couldn't process what I needed. I said, God, I need you. And I began to try to think of the other things I needed. I start saying, He wouldn't tell me to give my children. I love my children. I need my children. I love what I do. I couldn't think of what I needed. So I stayed there and balled up in this knot. And I was not going to move. When I say not going to move, not going to move. and I heard food. That didn't register too well, because I was like, no, that got to be me. I know he don't want me to give her food. And I wouldn't move. I stayed there. And I said, because I had already made up in my mind, I know that it takes 21 days to create any habit. Whatever he tell me to do, I'm going to do it for 21 days, and then I know I got it. I can apply it to my life. I can help other people with it, because I know whatever process I go through, 90% of the time is never for me. It's for so many other people. So I said, I'm going to go through this process for 21 days, but I couldn't process not eating for 21 days. So to share with you guys what's been going on for the past 21 days, as of midnight, October 30th, I haven't watched TV. I haven't worked out. I haven't had no food. When I say no food, none. Not a piece of lettuce, a cracker, nothing but water. Me, God, water. Y'all hear me? I gave up, number one, 4 things. Working out, TV, food, and intimacy. It was just me and God. I said, God, I got to get it this time. I'm 54 years old. If I don't get it this time, then something is really wrong. I gave up everything. I had a corner at home. I said, God, you're going to fix my schedule. God is so awesome. When you do God's business, he'll handle yours. God fixed my clientele where he pushed all my people to morning where I'll be done at 11. Then he pushed my one-on-ones and shoved them to 7 o'clock at night. So he gave me a window from almost 11 to 6, really, to be able to study, read, lay prostrate before him. It was nothing else to do and drink water. When I left my house, I didn't look right. I didn't look left. I got on the beltway. When I got off, I ain't looked towards no gas stations. I ain't looked towards nothing, no Burger Kings, no nothing. I drove here. I don't eat like that anyway. But I didn't even focus. I didn't go in no grocery stores. I didn't do nothing. I came here. I trained my clients. When I left, I kept on drinking. I kept doing what I was supposed to do. Stay in my word. He revealed. He exposed so much to me. I'm not going to get that deep. But he opened me up to so much. He opened me up to my business. He showed me my business. He showed me how I lost my ultimate vision and my purpose of what I know that I desire to do as far as my clientele and the people that's drawn to me and other folks. He showed me so much. He showed me about my money and about people I love and people that I care about. He showed me everything. It was mind-blowing. I cried so much because I had to get it. But I had to get it out because I didn't understand it. And I had a question of, but I don't understand. It wasn't for me to understand. Yes, I know y'all probably looking like, oh, my trainer's so small. Yes, when you last seen me, probably on a video working out or whatever, the trainer was 177 pounds. I'm the size I was when I was like 16 years old. I'm 54, so I've turned the clock back 37, maybe 38 years. Yes, I'm the size I was when I was a teenager. I'm 150 pounds. I'm not worried about the weight because this was spiritual. I'm going to do 2 videos, part 1 and part 2, the spiritual side as well as the physical side. For those who don't want it spiritual, but you want it physical, I can tell you everything that transpired, what's going to happen, how to go on it, because there's a way to go on it. You do not go on a fast pouring in garbage in your body. No, you don't. You have to prepare your body for the process. You don't come off throwing stuff in your body. After God has allowed me to go 21 days with no food in my body, which most people think, oh, that's impossible. I'm going to die. No, not when you're wrapped up in the word and you being filled on it. Your fuel is your word and staying still and just listening from God. God told me he would keep me through this process, although I've never had an encounter like this. But I honor him. I would do it all over again. All over and over and over again. But because I did it for 21 days, it'll be so easy. So it make it easier for me to help other, to get in groups with women that needs this for themselves from a spiritual aspect as well as a physical aspect, to make sure that you do it correctly. If you go in it wrong, you ain't gonna last. If you come out wrong, you're gonna get sick. So don't just try it. I'm not putting this video out for you to try it. I'm not putting this video out for you to say, oh, well, she's lost that much weight, I'm just going to drink water. It's not going to happen like that. There are things I've done before I got here. I will share a little more in part 2, which is the physical part. But I truly honor God on today for allowing me to make this journey. And that's what this 21-day journey has been about. I'm going to put my information at the top. You can feel free. I need you to share, because it was not just for me. It's for you that's watching, you that's listening. It's for your girlfriend, your good girlfriend, for just to be intimate with God. You know, you got a lot of us, especially women, saying, I don't understand. I want to get married. I don't know what's going on. You know, God wants to be intimate with you. If you allow God to just be intimate with you, then everything else gonna come right with it. So I said that to say, this is not just for women. There's men that need to clean this system up, because I've cleaned everything out my body. And I'll share that part on the physical part. But I cleaned everything out. I still haven't ate. This is day 22 for me. I'm just drinking because there's a process of coming off to make sure I don't get sick. Nothing's wrong with me. Your girl is healthy. I'm feeling good. No mucus and all that mess in my body. My joints don't ache. I feel good. I'll be back in the weight room as of Wednesday. I honor God on today. Thank you for listening. Thank you for taking the time to watch it. And thank you for sharing it. And I'll be at you guys soon. Love you with the love of God. Thanks for watching. Peace.